Hi guys, welcome and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to draft and cut a basic sleeve, both for shorts and long. Okay, we'll be learning how to cut a short and long basic sleeve. Okay, this is a detailed video, so if this is what you are interested in learning, then keep on watching. Please do not skip any part of this video so that you'll be able to understand it more better. Okay, so let's go into the video without wasting much time. So I have my pattern paper here. I'll be using this pattern paper for the illustration of this video. So I'm going to be using this one for the short sleeve and the other one for the long sleeve, and then I'm just going to keep the long one aside and start working on the short one. So I'll first of all mark out this line, and this line will be the starting point, or you can call it the cap line. Okay, the sleeve cap line. Then the next line that I'm just going to mark out now, I'll go down by 4.5 inches, and that line will be the bicep line. Then I'll go ahead and mark it out. Okay, go ahead and rule it with my ruler, and then I'm just going to place my tape again from the starting point, and I will get the length of the sleeve that I'm working on. The length is 8 inches, but I'm just going to add extra 1 inch for hemming allowance, and then I'll also rule it with my ruler. Okay, just go ahead and rule the line. So after you are done getting these lines, let me just go ahead and label them. This is the bicep line, the sleeve length, and then the starting point, or you can call it the cap, the sleeve cap line. Okay, whatever you want to label it, you can just go ahead and label it. So from this point, from the center part of it, I'm just going to go in by 4.5 inches. Okay, go in on that starting point, starting line with 4.5 inches, and then from that starting line to the bicep line, I'm just going to measure it to get the center of it. Okay, to get the midpoint of it, I'll place my tape like this, and I'm going to fold it. Make sure that the tip of your tape is standing right on the bicep line. Then go ahead and press it and then mark it out. Okay, just as you can see me doing. Then the next thing I'm just going to do is to divide my bicep measurement by 2. Okay, just go ahead and divide your bicep measurement. So guys, mine is 17 inches, and then I'm just going to go ahead and divide it by 2, and whatever I have there is what I'm just going to mark it out on that bicep line, and I'm just going to add extra 1 inch allowance. Okay, so after I'm done marking it on that sleeve length and line, I'm just going to divide my sleeve band measurement by 2. Okay, just go ahead and divide it by 2, and then whatever you have there, just go ahead and place it there, and then add extra 1 inch allowance as well. So after you are done, it's now time to go ahead and connect the whole dots that we have. So I'm just going to connect the whole dots. I'll connect the cap of the sleeve using the using my French cuff. If you don't have a French cuff, you can as well go ahead and do it with your free hand. Okay, so I'll go ahead and place it from the cap of the sleeve to the center where I marked earlier. I'm just going to place it like this, and I will use my marker to mark it out so that you can be able to see the line. Okay, so I'm done marking it, and the next thing I'm just going to do is to face my French curve upwards. Okay, just go ahead and face it upwards, and then I'm going to curve it again. Please go ahead and take your time to do this. Okay, So I'm done connecting it, and this is what we have. So let me just go ahead and blend it like this. So on the other side, I'm just going to use my straight ruler to connect it down to the sleeve band. So this is what we have now, and after that, let me just go ahead and cut it out. So I'm done cutting it, and this is what we have. You can see how curved the sleeve is. So let me go ahead and label it as the short sleeve, then we'll move over to the long sleeve. So I have my pattern paper here, and I'm going to mark out a straight line which will serve as the starting point, and then another one is the bicep line, which I will come down from the starting point to with 4.5 inches. And then the next line that I'll have here, you can call it your elbow measurement. So I'm just going to mark it out, which is 10 inches. I'll mark it out, and the next line we'll have there will be the length of the sleeve. Mine is 22 inches, but I'm just going to add extra 1 inch, which will make it 23 inches, and then I'll go ahead and rule the line. So we'll also use the same method we used earlier. Okay, so let me just go ahead and label them. That's the sleeve length, the bicep line, the elbow line, and the starting line. Okay, the starting point. So from the starting point, I'm just going to go in by 4.5 inches. Okay, just as we did earlier, I'll go in by 4.5 inches here, and I'm just going to mark it out. So, and the next thing is to measure out the distance between the bicep line and the starting point, and I'm just going to fold my tape like this to get the midpoint of it. And after I'm done getting it, the next thing is to divide my bicep measurement by 2. Okay, divide the bicep measurement by 2. Whatever you have there, just go ahead and put it down, and also add extra 1 inch allowance. Okay, so when you are done, go ahead and measure and divide your elbow measurement. Okay, your elbow round measurement, go ahead and divide it by 2. Whatever you have there, add extra 1 inch allowance. Okay, and then on the sleeve length, okay, go ahead and measure out your ankle measurement. Okay, sometimes we used to measure like this, but after sewing it, it will be hard for your hand to enter the sleeve. So what I normally do is to fold my hand like this and measure it out like this. Okay, so what I have there is 9 inches, and I'm going to divide that 9 inches by 2. Okay, and whatever I have there is what I'm just going to put down here, and also add extra 1 inch allowance. So after I'm done getting all these measurements, I'll now go ahead to connect them. Okay, using my marker and my French curve. Okay, so the first thing I'll go ahead and do is to connect from the cap length to get the cap of the sleeve cap. Okay, which is very important. If you don't have a French curve, you can also use your free hand. I always do this with my free hand. Okay, so after you are done getting that side, just go ahead and flip your French curve upwards, and then connect the other side. So this is what I have. Blend it so that you won't have a sharp line there. And then the next thing is just to use your ruler to connect it straight down to the sleeve length. Okay, So I'm done connecting it, and this is what we have. I'll just go ahead and cut it out, okay? And after cutting it out, this is what we have. Please do not forget to fold your fabric when cutting, okay? I folded this fabric, this paper, and if I'm cutting directly on the fabric, I'll also fold it, okay? So that by the time you open it up, you have something like this, okay? So I just went ahead to place the two of them together. If you watch very well, you notice that it's equal, okay? It's just the same thing because we use the same method, okay? So I'll also go ahead and label this one as the long sleeve. Can you see it? So thank you so very much for watching our video. Thank you so very much for always coming back to watch our video. May God bless you all. Please, if you have not subscribed, do well by subscribing to this channel. Hit the subscription button, turn on your bell notification, and also do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Bye.